come show your face if you identify as bisexual or fluid in your sexuality. Identify yourself as that to the world. And hold a sign, any sign that you want, that confesses that. I've got chalk, I've got some paint, and we'll just kind of see what organically unfolds. Okay, let's do this. No. It doesn't mean that I have such little standards that I'll just fling myself at whatever walks. It just means I'm bisexual. I must have mentioned that at least half a dozen times in these past couple conversations you've had with yourself at me. But in case you missed the memo, let me muster another repeat. I like boy if I find boy that I like. I really like girl if I find girl that I like. Then I really like boy if I find boy that I like. And I like girl. But I've been asked my percentage about as many times as I've been called gay. And now I find myself basing it on the amount of people I've been with. Like, if we box it into a ratio, we can forget about fluidity. It's too hard to grasp, and after all, we've spent centuries capturing rivers into dams. We're used to it. But like the rivers, this force isn't a phase. It's as old as the wind, we just recently gave it a name. Try and contain us for your needs, but we'll always be carving the types of canyons you call beautiful eventually, and all you can do is watch. We're everywhere. But hey, it must be hard. You just recently started accepting the other side of the coin. You haven't even thought about any of the edges yet, let alone the fact that no matter how you hold it, heads and tails will always still be held in the same hand. Just to clarify, this fluidity doesn't translate into lack of faithfulness. I was more in love with my girlfriend than the ocean loves to lap its shore, and God forbid, if I ever broke that heart by betraying her trust, blaming my sexuality would be the biggest cop-out. We drew monogamy in a chalk circle around us, broke the chalk in two and put it in our pockets knowing we chose this. I found a girl that I like. I chose her from the same standards you raised me with. Discernment and care. I must have mentioned that at least half a dozen times in these past couple conversations you've had with yourself at me. But in case you missed the memo, I'm 70% water and 30% intricacy. Just like the earth you raised me on and taught me to respect with everything.
My father is very homophobic.
I found people always like, you're either gay or you're straight, depending on who I turned up to a party with. And then after they're like, all right, okay, you've picked. And that's not accurate.
How many times have you been told by someone that being gay or being bisexual is wrong and or like silly or a phase?
I'm here to say that it's legit and that you don't have to make up excuses or justify yourself for being fluid in your sexuality or being bisexual. You are who you are, and that's okay.